Hey guys, today I wanted to talk to you a bit about freediving and spearfishing. Unfortunately, I don't have the ocean behind me, but I do have this nice green British pond or lake right by my house, like a minute away. So we're just gonna go with that for today because that's the best I can do. I wanted to speak about freediving and spearfishing because it's a very misconceived subject. When I tell my friends or new people about this practice, they get very confused and they think it's an adrenaline-based sport. But, well, first, what is it? Freediving is basically holding your breath underwater, and spearfishing is the same, but with a spear gun, so you're now hunting. It's holding your breath underwater, and it's either diving down deep, or it's diving as far as you can, or maybe it's just holding your breath for as long as you can in a static position. Just being underwater and exploring the underwater world is freediving in itself. It doesn't matter how deep you are. But anyway, people see it as an adrenaline sport, and they think you've got to be very brave, very courageous, and very psyched up and excited and raring to go to do this, whereas it's the complete opposite. You want to be in almost a meditative state of mind. You want to be as calm as you possibly can. You want your heart rate to be as low as possible, because the lower your heart rate, the longer you're going to last underwater without needing another breath of air. You don't have scuba tanks, you're on your own breath. So you take one breath at the top, you dive down, and you stay for as long as you can or as long as you like. That's how it works. So if you're very excited and you've got a lot of adrenaline going, it's not gonna work for you. So usually, if you do it recreationally, you do it with a pair of fins. You've got your mask, and you're diving down, you're exploring, you're looking under the rocks, you're looking at the fish or the wildlife, whatever you can. Spearfishing is the same thing, but you've now got a spear gun in your hand, and you also want to be as calm as you can, but at the same time you want to be alert. You want to be looking around, you want to be aware of your surroundings, you want to be able to recognize different areas that potentially could have fish and might not, so that you know where to avoid and where to go in order to be at the right place at the right time to catch the right fish that you're after. It's an awesome sport. It's probably my biggest passion, the thing that I love the most, and most of my best friends will know this about me. They know I can get quite obsessive about it as well if I'm in the right conditions, and it's amazing. You get a huge thrill out of it, but at the same time, like I said, you have to stay as calm as possible. So in order to make the most of it, you got to be super relaxed, super chilled, and just very, very aware. It's almost like an active meditation, you could call it. Really amazing sport. So this is what freediving and spearfishing is, and this is how it works. And I wanted to talk to you guys and say that it's potentially something I would like to include in my services in the future. So I would like to be able to offer retreats which encompass both movement and freediving or spearfishing. So teaching people how to move, how to develop this sense of physical freedom and take control of their bodies, but while also developing an awareness of being underwater and how to be underwater comfortably. So you can be both comfortable on land, be comfortable underwater, and you can hunt and you can be independent and self-reliant and all this, and just make the most of both worlds. So if this is something that you think sounds interesting or would interest you, then please send me a message or leave me comments or feedback here, just so I can see what people are saying. Or if you know anyone that could be interested in a retreat like this, it'd be like a weekend-long retreat or maybe even a week-long trip. It'd be something that I'm really interested in pursuing in the next coming years. So just leave me a message, let me know what you think, and if you'd be interested in anything that's got anything to do with this. Cool.